Hey, what's up, guys? And welcome back to another Magic the Gathering online league. We're back with Eldrazi Ramp on the play for game one. If I find a 7-minute value spell or a temple, the K command's an X1 on 2, which is fine. Alternatively, finding a Malevolent Rumble would be nice. So I guess by that logic, we have what? Four. I want to say I have 10 7-minute value spells, 14, 18 hits. Sure. I get to look one deep as well with a commercial district. Let's see what you got, friend. Hollowed Fountain tapped. Okay. Let's go commercial district surveil. There's the rumble we are looking for. Let's play the gemstone. And force check, no force. There's temple, grab temple, and hold. A bit of a whiff there, but it does set us up for this K command. Discharge. Seems like it could be blink, maybe? Draw. Forest. We're drawing duds here, but we have a K command X2. Only thing is I'm not entirely certain we can cast this freely. We'll see. Depends on how they tap out. Narset. Jeskai control. Let's ramp Scry draw now then. See if I can find a way to get rid of this Narset. Don't want to be on board in case of a Day's Undoing. Temple Devourer. We like Devourer. They could have a Solitude theoretically. So I'm thinking top draw Temple just in case, and we'll get rid of the Narset. And there's Supreme Verdict. Draw. No reason not to play the temple. Narset down, pass and full, and pass and hold. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Narset number 2. They missed a land drop. Narset goes digging for Teferi. Oh, interesting. Lotus Field. I guess you can consign the trigger. Fascinating. We'll draw. Would like to not draw into bricks if I can help it. Do you have a Solitude? No Solitude. Play the Talisman. The Misty and pass and hold. I imagine you Supreme Verdict here. Lotusfield white, Spirebuff Canal blue. We have all the mana we could possibly need. I just need something to cast. Timeless Dragon Plane Cycle. They missed their land drop again. Sacred Foundry Shock down to 18. For Teferi, sure. Bounce Talisman. Bounce Devourer. Interesting. Alright, let's go to end step. Fetch of the Misty Rain. Stomping Ground, tapped, and draw. Sprawl. Play the forest. Sprawl. For green. Devourer. Actually, let's tap a bit differently. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It represents a K command. X equals 1. To ferry down. Seven cards in hand. One's the Supreme Verdict. Maybe they're just wanting me to overextend into the verdict? Maybe. But definitely Jeskai control. No idea if they have Days Undoing or not. Or Orm's Chant Lock, for that matter. The Lotus Field's a bit interesting. I'm curious as to why they're playing that. I guess they play Consign main. There's Supreme Verdict. We'll sack the spawn in response to make them sweat a bit. Phase change. Second main. That was almost bad. Cyrus 7 death, play the forest, hold decay return. That'll be irrelevant, but you never know. Island cycle, sure. Finds an island. And Big Tef, sure. You could tuck the Sire. I have to pay the ward. Fine by me. We draw. Ice Till's okay. From third from the top. Do we need or want Ice Till right now? Not necessarily. At the very least, I'm not inclined to play any additional lands afterwards. We'll put it that way. Still cast the Ice Till, so there's a body on board. Oh, we have all the mana in the world, so I don't exactly want to mill over my threats. If I had Shifting Woodland, then that'd be a different story. Flagstone, 6 in hand. I mean, the Ice Till can still beat down the Big Tef, and we have one card sitting between us and the Sire. Oh, son of a... Well, that looks to be the Isochron Scepter. No, it's a repeal. Or a Breve, rather. Interesting. Timeless Dragon. Okay. Fascinating. No reason to play the return, then. I will... Oh, I see. They can reprieve. I have 4 mana, we'll draw. Second K return. Oh, shit. Oh, I know there's the Sire. I guess the question becomes, do we care about the Timeless Dragon? I mean, what I want to do is kill that Teferi, but that's not exactly an option right now. We could attack into the Timeless Dragon. That is an option. Ice Tail is not exactly doing too much in the grand scheme, so I'm inclined to actually do so. Let's go to combat. We'll need, what, 9 mana? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's attack Tef. Yep. Okay, return number 1. And K return number 2. Pause. Timeless Dragon. They had the option to reprieve and draw a card, but chose not to. Interesting. Kick Consult. Makes sense. Dig 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Deep pull 2. We'll pass in full. Not much we can do about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We actually are 2 short of Sire with this Isochron Reprieve. Maybe I should have played the Temple the turn before, knowing that we were going to have to... Well, I guess I didn't know about the Isochron. Because, yeah, now they can Blood Sun. Huh. All lands lose abilities except for mana abilities. Fascinating. I have no clue what to expect here, I'll be real. There is small Tef, Tef plus. And they're going to be able to reprieve our Sire, and we can't double cast it, which is kind of annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah. So there's no point in us actually attempting to cast it either, is there? No, there isn't. We'll pass. Solitude. So now we can play it next turn to sweep this Solitude, I suppose. We'll take 3 down to 15. Opponent has 4 cards in hand. They'll draw off the Tef. Oh, Isochron Scepter? Do you have the Orange Chant? We'll concede at this point. We're locked. Oh, that's unfortunate now, isn't it? Now, good news is we have Unholy Heat, Flutes, and the Soulless Jailer. Soulless Jailer actually does stop the Isochron Scepter. We don't know how greedy they are. Also playing red, so it's still possible that they are playing Flage. I'll just trim out the Ghost Quarters and run it back, I think. Yeah. And so the Soulless Jailer is going to help with the Isochron Scepter lock. Ice still decent for ramp. Flute will be very good here. Blood Sun and Lotus Field is interesting. I'll be able to play for game 2. Sure. We'll only dig 4 deep. No reason to go 8. Rumble or K command? I'm inclined to go Rumble here. Stomping Ground tapped and pass and pass. Elgin Parlor Surveil. Timeless Dragon. draw, temple, rumble, force check. No force, but there's Myco spawn. Let's go Myco spawn. And pass. And hold. So I'm inclined to Verdant Catacomb fetch for a forest. Play the Ice Still, play the Verdant Catacomb mill. We at least get a bit of ramp that way, even into a potential Solitude. At the same time, opponent right now doesn't have any blue, so we could freely play the Myco spawn for a shifting woodland. Though we would be short. No, I guess we wouldn't be. Interesting. Let's go Verdant Catacomb fetch for a forest. Cast Myco Spawn or Ice Till. Let's cast Myco Spawn here. We'll yield all. Grab Shifting Woodland. And pass. And hold. Next turn we can start clocking them with Emrakul from yard. If they get rid of the spawn, we can always just play Ice Still. 3, Blood Sun. Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate, but fine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Would love an... Actually. Lose all abilities. So in that case, Bojuka Bog should not come to play tapped, right? That doesn't matter, we have Temple. So in that case, let's confirm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, we don't have enough, but we can Devour here instead. Get rid of the Blood Sun. No Lotus Field shenanigans for you. Down to 17. Lethal's on board. That's Supreme Verdict. That is fine. We draw. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not enough for that. In that case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Still no. I'm inclined to play Cyrus 7 Death here and set up for lethal next turn. Let's Bojuka Bog away that Timeless Dragon as well. No Eternalize for you. Lethal is once again presented on board. And if they have targeted removal for the Sire, that will cost them 7 life. Narset is fine. Narset minus fines what? That's small Tef or big Tef? Big Tef, Lotus Field, trigger. I mean, we go for the kill here. How much mana do I have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still short, are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're still short 1. So in that case, we will Shifting Woodland, target the Emrakul. 1, 2. I should be smart though. No, actually. Target Emrakul. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go to combat. Do you have a Solitude? Attack all at you. And there's a Solitude pitching Orange Chant. Exiles the Emrakul. Unfortunate is what that is. Opponent's now down to 10. Commercial District Surveil. A second Cyrus, 7 death. I'll put it on top and we'll pass while holding. Opponent will Island Cycle. 3 in hand. 2 unknown. Worst case scenario here is Isochron Scepter Orange Chant, of course. Narset minus finds the Orange Chant. They can stop me from attacking for a turn now. I really do hate Orange Chant. Teferi plus draws a card. I haven't played a land for turn yet. Steam Vent Shock down to 8. Teferi untaps 2. Orange Chant. Yep. We draw. Plane Cycle the Timeless Dragon. They can eternalize it. Sure. Finds the Sacred Foundry. We'll play the Forest for turn and pass. And hold. I'll draw a card. Blood Sun. Draws a card. Plays Lotus Field. 4 unknowns in hand. We have Devoured to eat the Teferi. Eternalize. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All lands, lose all abilities. In that case, we can't even crack Verdant Catacombs. Well, isn't that annoying? Untap 2, imagine both the Lotus Fields. Yep. We'll draw. Do you have an Orange Chant? Of course you do. Orange Chant kicked. We'll draw. K command changes things though. Okay. I'll hold the K command. Teferi plus. I just need you not to have another Orange Chant. Six mana. Consult, dig 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pull 2. Consult, dig 6, pull 2. Oh, you have to be joking me. Isochron Scepter, Orange Chant. And I do not believe I have anything at instance. Actually, that's not true. I do have something at instant speed to stop this. Trigger. Ramp and Scry Draw. We're going to dig 7 deep. Bottom all. Except for the K command. Dig another 5 deep. We're looking for Flute. Bottom all. Draw. Oh, we don't draw the second one. Shit. Oh, that's trouble. Sprawl. An opponent let us go to main. Well, that was definitely a mistake. Let's take advantage of that. Devour Teferi. Do you have a consigned memory? There's the Orange Chant. We won't be able to attack, but at least we got rid of their win con for now. Oh yeah, the consign as well. Well, yeah. We're not necessarily dead just yet, but pretty damn close. No, let's concede out. We're good. Maybe, no, I mean, if I play the Sire, we're just kind of consigned. That's so unfortunate. All right, well, we'll be back for match number 2. All right, and we're back for match 2 on the play for game 1. We'll keep. Opponent will looking down to 6. It's kind of interesting. Let's force Sprawl for green or for red. Go for red. And pass. And pass. Hallowed Fountain tapped. Am I playing control again because I'm getting deja vu? Let's play Talisman. Commercial District. K return to yard. We'll hold. We have a kicked Micah spawn lined up. Marsh Flats fetch 19. Watergrave Shock 17. Thoughtseize? Well, damn. Yep. Could be Goryo's. We'll draw. Talisman. Play the Talisman. We'll pass. They know we are empty-handed. We'll pass in full. Quantum Riddler, draw a card. Could be Esper Blink. Could still be Goryo's, though. Draw another card. Draw Breaker. Unfortunately, K return doesn't clear Riddler. Black or white? If I'm thinking it's Goryo's black, if I'm thinking it's Blink white. Does Goryo's play Riddler? Let's take a look real quick at a Goryo's list. It's been a while since I've done that. It does play Riddler. Let's go black. And we'll pass. And rebound, draw a card, I'd imagine. Yep. Up to 7 cards. They found another black source. And Thoughtseize is pretty annoying, I'll be real. Passing, draw, stomping ground. They know about the lab. No reason to play the stomping ground. We'll pass. No attacks. Fetch 14. Surveil. Planes to yard. Still no real new information. Faithful Mending, though, does confirm that this is Goryo's. Pitches Frog, Ending. We'll hold the feign that we could have something. Frog. So now they can do some shenanigans on upkeep. I'd love to see Ugin or Devourer. That's neither, damn. Red. We'll go green. Again, no reason to play the Stomping Ground. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, yeah. Well, this is problematic. End step. Imagine you're gonna pitch Ephem for Solitude, get rid of Breaker. Oh, that is problematic indeed. Pitch another card, pitch Delta. Blue to Delta, fetch Surveil. Thoughtseize to yard. Draw 2. Land for turn. I imagine pitch 1. No, play 1, then combat. Hit for 6, down to 19. Draw 2. And passing. We'll draw. If I could not draw into bricks, that would be great. So you could pitch 2 Faithful Mending. Draw, what, 3? Yeah, I think we lose here. Pretty sure they can present lethal if they play this right. Pitch Frog. Pitch Frog. Faithful Mending. Pitch Frog. 4, 8, 10, plus 3, 13. Not dead yet. Keywords. Pitch a Trox that you have the Goryos. If you do, we concede. We'll concede. Alright. So we bring in Flute, Jailer, cut the K return. Do I have Goryos on my list of sideboards? The updated one, no. The old one, yes. And then I bring in... not too much. Yeah, probably just the Flutes and the Jailer, honestly. But we also can trim out the Gemstone. Maybe bring in Vexing Bauble, as that stops Solitude, Subtlety, and Force. It's a consideration. Otherwise, Heat might be okay. Goryo's is a bit greedy with their mana base. We'll bring in a heat. Run it back. On the play for game 2. I'll keep. Stomping Ground, Shock, Sprawl for green. And pass. And pass. Surveil. Keeps it on top. We draw. Another Rumble. Play Ghost Quarter. Rumble number 1. Emrakul. I'm gonna grab Temple. And Rumble number 2. I'm gonna grab Myco Spawn. I'll pass. And hold. Marshflatch Fetch 19. Watergrave Shock 17 for Damping Sphere. Annoying, but fine. We'll draw. Second Rumble, geez. Or fourth Rumble, rather. So in that case, Temple. We could auto up Cake Man. I'm not too pressed. Alternately, I can Rumble twice. I can't kick. But if I go for Myco, I could go for Shifting Wood. Let's start with Rumble. Rumble 1. There's Flute. I've already played a land for turn. I did. Flute's interesting. I'll grab the Verdant Cat, though. Rumble number 2. Grab the second Myco. And pass. And hold. Thoughtseize, you're not gonna like what you see, to be honest here. Imagine you take the K command, though. White, black, or blue, black? Probably blue, black. Takes K command. Sure. And draw, breaker, Vertcat fetch, for a forest, Myco kick, kick the Watery Grave. Do you have Consign to Memory? Floats, and resolves. Could go Shifting Wood. Going for Temple doesn't really do much here. The alternative is going for Sanctum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But Shifting Wood presents lethal. Let's go Shifting Wood. Why Talisman of Impulse is highlighted in the yard? That's weird. Faithful Mending, doing Faithful Mending things. They could have Goryos, but then they wouldn't be able to consign since they have the 1 mana tax off the Damping Sphere. It would get them out of lethal range, though, at the very least. Pitches Quantum Riddler and Ephem. Finds another land. Casting Emperor Bones. Annoying. So you take my Emrakul, I'd imagine. Yup. We'll draw. Land for turn. No imprint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Huh. I mean, I could kick Maiko again. This time grabbing Sanctum of Ugin. Get rid of your black source. Go to combat. Swing for 3. Down to 11. Pluto Delta fetch. Surveil. Emperor Bones trigger target. K command. Sure. And adapt. Interesting. Attack with both. We'll go to blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Block with spawn. Down to 4. Emperor Bones trigger. And draw. We'll cast World Break. Sanctum trigger, World Break, hit black. Sanctum trigger, yes, for Emrakul. Go to combat. Only swing for 3. And I'm also going to Ghost Quarter here. And hit the fountain. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Solitude, pitch. Target. World Break. Shore. 9. Finds an island. Don't have a creature in yard, unfortunately. Actually, no, we have the ice still. They need to take the ice till, otherwise we do present lethal damage, don't we? They take the ice till. No attacks, go to end step, fetch. Surveil. Ugin. Ugin is pretty nice. Ugin top. And draw. Now the benefit of us... No, I mean if they counter, they'll eat of the Emperor. Ugin. Target, yield all. Do you have Consign to Memory? Flooded Strand, fetch down to 6. is a plains. And there's the consign. No attacks. One card left in hand. Takes the K command. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. One short Emrakul now. Devour of Destiny. Devour lands. And let's go to combat for lethal damage. Paying cost 4. Faithful Mending. Up to 8 then. Down to 2. Consign Force to Yard. Alright, me passing full. Last card, what you got? Don't got nothing. We'll take the win for game 2. Okay, so Gemstone in, Rumble out. How do I deal with Emperor Bones? It's appealing. The only problem is Dismember, while it does clear it, does not clear Riddler. So I'd want more Unholy Heats if I had to bring anything else in, but I'm not sure I exactly want them. I'll just run back. We'll keep this. Ugin Lab, Imprint, Cast, Pass. Floodstrand, Fetch 19, Watergrave Shock for a Consign or Spell Snare. Consign, fine by me. This means I can't play the Sprawl next turn, we'll play the Rumble instead. Polluted Delta, Fetch 16 for Frog. I'm to 14. There's Frog. That is mildly problematic. Sire. Cast Rumble. Do you have a force? No force. There is Talisman. We'll grab Talisman. We'll go for green and pass for types in yard. Too short of Sire. Thoughtseize takes Sire. Rude. Frog doing its thing. Down to 18. Draws a card. End step draw. Bajuka Bog. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 short. Wooded Foothill. Pass. Down to 9. Opponent's getting aggressive here. Faithful Mending. Yup. Up to 11. Ooh. That's troublesome. Seeing both Atraxa and Grizzlebrand hit yard. If they have a Goryos, this might be GG's. 8, 11, 12. Yes, if Grizzlebrand hits board, they win. Land. Frog will attack. Thankfully, no Goryos. Draws. End step. Fetch. Surveil. Stomping Ground to Yard. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We'll draw. Sprawl. Cast Sprawl. 4 red. Bajukabog, target you. Atraxa, Grizzlebrand down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We have Emrakul next turn. Draw 2, pitch 2 to Atraxa. Do you have the Goryos representing 8? Pitch Damping Sphere. Pitching Thoughtseize. Playing Riddler, draw 2. Did they play their land for turn? No. Unfortunate timing. Fetch, down to 14. Plains, Ephem, draw 2. Go to combat, pitch 1, I'd imagine. No. Well, that's concerning. Feels like they have a Solitude in hand then. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, reconfirming. Or turn Emrakul to hand. I think we have to play it. We'll draw. Temple. Do they know about the forest? They do. So in that case, no reason to hide around the temple. Again, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Cast Emrakul. Our turn, comrade. Let's see if you have the Solitude. End step. Solitude. Nope. Frog pitch frog. Frog pitch force. There's Solitude. They did have the Solitude, but not the white spell. Rebound. Interesting. Rebound target Riddler. See if we can find another white spell. Makes sense to me, I think. So, rebound. Where is it? A rebound trigger. Target the Riddler. Frog is how big? A 5/6 currently. Draw 2 cards. Tainted Indulgence. We can draw 2, discard a card. Alternatively... Oh, I don't... Why is it not giving me the ability... Oh, it does. It's just not highlighting. That's so weird. So we can pitch Tainted Indulgence, pitch Polluted Delta, and draw another 2? Yes. Pitch Tainted Indulgence until the turn. Pitch Polluted Delta. Do we draw 2 this way, or do we cast Faithful Mending from Yard? We would draw 3, pitch 2. No, let's draw 2 first. Consign Meticulous Archive. Go to main. So frog pitch. Consign. How big is frog right now? 7, 8. So frog pitch consign. Frog pitch archive. Faithful Mending. There's Goryo's frog. That's so unfortunate. Well, we'll pitch Goryo's frog. You're at 9. So it leaves them the Quantum Riddler, which I really didn't want. I wanted to use a Solitude, but no such luck. I guess I could have just played the Solitude, but I didn't want it on board either. That is very annoying. Yeah, but I don't want it on board for EFM. Alright. Well, in that case, I suppose we sewer stack their top deck. Surveil. EFM. Sure enough. Do we want them to have the EFM for the Riddler? Not really. So I'm going to say EFM to Yard. And then we'll pitch Solitude for Frog. Activate Frog. 1, 2, and 3. Onto turn. We'll leave them a land at the end of it all. The only downside is now they're going to draw 2 off the Quantum Riddler, which I don't like. And 1, 2, 3. Okay. Well, we'll go to combat. Attack. Block with Emrakul and pass. We're just looking for a damn white spell and couldn't find it for the life of us. No attacks, 2 in hand, both unknown. Temple. I mean, we're here to win. Let's go to combat. Opponent's down to 3. We'll play Temple, pass, and pray. Opponent says GG's. GG's. Opponent scoops it up. We got there. Found Goryo's. Goryo's consign. I'll be honest, we got a bit lucky there. But we got the win. We'll be back for match number 3. Alright, we're back for match number 3 on the play for game 1. I will keep. So we're going to go Utopia Sprawl, Forest Green, Sprawl into Rumble. Seems decent. Sprawl. Force, pitching Faithful Mending. It is Goryo's again. And pass. So we're going to Rumble next turn. Draw. Stomping Ground, Shock, Sprawl. For green. Rumble. Talisman or Misty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go Talisman. And pass. Marsh Flats, Fetch, Surveil. What did you pitch to Force? Faithful Mending? That's right. We'll hold. The off chance it's relevant. Breeding Pool. Shock 17. That's our only green source. There's Frog. Frog could present a problem. We'll see, though. Temple. Let's start with Talisman. Verdant Cat and pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't want to block. We don't have to. Land. Do you have Goryos and a target. Is this Emperor Bones Pest Control? That's just damn rude. I will sack the spawn, and that will resolve. Yes. I'm gonna make you pitch a card. Pitches Flooded Strand to put a counter on Frog. Fine by me. We'll put a pause on end step here. Frog will connect down to 16. Draws a card. Fetch with Verdant Cat. Surveil. Sire. One land short. I'm going to put that to yard. Yeah, that pest control is pretty effective here. Sanctum. I'll play the Sanctum and pass. And pass in full. Polluted Delta. Frog will connect down to 13. They draw a card up to 3. Devour would be nice next turn to clear the Frog. Draw. Lab. We'll play the Temple and hold. Next turn we can play the Ugin. Though actually, in retrospect, I should have played the Lab, tucked the Ugin, insulated it from his Thoughtseize. I'm going to get punished by that. I can feel it in my bones. Shoot. I'm going to get ultra punished. Faithful Mending. Yeah, 1000% should have insulated the Ugin at this point. It's one of those things that, like, I feel like online I make these decisions, make these mistakes a lot more because you click a button and then you're like, oh wait, I shouldn't have done that, versus like as you're putting a card down you go, wait 1 second. It gives you like a few extra moments to think and realize a mistake. Faithful Mending, flashback. No, Riddler, draw 2. Will Frog pitch? Frog will not pitch. Okay. Frog connects down to 11. Am I going to get punished by a Thoughtseize? Warp trigger, no Thoughtseize. We'll draw. Second Temple. Sanctum, Ugin trigger, Ugin target. Do you have consign? Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we can go for Emrakul next turn if the Sanctum trigger resolves. It also could hardcast Force here. I mean, you only have 4 cards in hand. If you had the consign, I feel like you would have played it. Though I guess another option's for you to crack that Marsh Flats, Faithful Mending, try and find Force for the body. That's a possibility. Otherwise, why the hesitation? Also possible they may have stepped away from keyboard, admittedly. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's what may have happened, so we'll pause the recording here and be back in a few short moments. Alright, opponent has returned, fetching Marsh Flats. Is this consigned memory? If it is, we're in trouble. Ephem on Frog, that's fine. I will say yes. And grab an Emrakul. Yeah, I think we grabbed the Emrakul. Body will resolve. Lest you have a force. Faithful Mending, digging for force. Pitching Grizzlebrand. That's a bit concerning. Alright, well, pass in full. At this point in time, do they have the win? Ephem rebound. So they have Goryos. Grizzlebrand is 8 or 7? 7, 8, 9. Plus 14. I mean, yeah, that's lethal damage if they have the Goryos. Faithful Mending, digging for Goryos yet again. They have 3 left in deck. Pitching Solitude, Quantum Riddler. I mean, those two are pretty good. I have to imagine they have some decent cards in hand now. You might want to Ghost Core the Breeding Pools. They only have 1 green source in their deck. You go for Ugin. Ugin takes a hit. You draw a card. Though, they might be out of basics, actually. But I'll scoop it up. Yeah, because we then Ghost Quarter one of their lands. They can only then counter 2 things, not 3. With Consign, that works out in my favor. Alright, K return out. Rumble out. Honestly, we're going to keep the Rumble. I don't exactly care for the heat. So, run it back as is. I guess one benefit of Bauble is it does hit the rebound, force, solitude, subtlety. Maybe the Bauble might be worth it in this matchup after all. I'd have to talk to some more Goryo's players to say if any degree of certainty. Alright. Game 2, I imagine we'll be on the draw here. We are. I will keep, I will reveal, I will pass. Devour trigger, K command we will take. Do we lab imprint Ugin or Devourer? I'm gonna say Devourer. It's a Soulless Jailer. Jailer hits board. Goryo's offline. Only downside about Jailer versus something like Cage is that it can get hit by Solitude. But it does require them to hit it with Solitude. But yeah, just not sure if Vexing Bauble is good into the matchup or at least worth it. You don't have too much fluff, so it's hard to say. Faithful Ending or Prismatic Ending? Feels like Prismatic Ending. Yep. Could have Force here. We'll go Temple, hold K command. Primer cells for a potential kicked Myco. Gala Shrine Shock 17. I will K command, see if you have consign to memory. No consign. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna say Ugin bottom, Talisman bottom, draw, Sire. Want this? March? We'll sack in response. We'll draw. Play Forest. Kick Myco. Myco kick target blue. No reason to Bajuka Bog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I kind of want to land this Ugin. So, we'll Ugin Lab, Imprint, Sire. Opponent says GG's. GG's. I'll take the early win. Opponent says they have to put the kids to bed. That is fair. Yeah, it's wild to think about that might be me in a few years. Weird. My partner and I have been talking about family planning when we move back East Coast. But with that being said, we'll be back for match number 4. Alright, we're back for match 4. On the draw for game 1, opponent reveals Obosh. Interesting. We'll pass. There's a Goblin Guide. Show me a Forest or Forest equivalent. That's not a Forest or Forest equivalent, but you do give me a free card. There's the Misty Rain Fetch. Grab a Forest. Sprawl for red. Actually, let's go Sprawl for green or for red. We'll go for green here. We'll pass. And pass. Ronin. 6 damage down to 11. That's pretty good. Finds Ice Still. So we have an Ice Still as a blocker. We'll draw. Imprint. Emrakul. Cast Ice Still. Play Temple or Sprawl. So we could go Misty Rainforest, fetch for Forest Sprawl. Yeah, I kind of do like that idea. Mill a card. Fetch 10, Forest, Mill, Forest, Red. Next turn we have Ugin. And pass. So as long as we don't die here, we're okay. Ronin. Trigger, Seas Breaker. Block the Ronin or block the Guide? Block the Ronin. Down to 6. DRC. Draw. Breaker. Let's go Temple Mill. Ghost Quarter Mill. 2, 3, 4, actually. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ugin, Exile, DRC. Ugin plus draw card, Rumble, hold up K command as instant speed removal. Lava Spike down to 6. Scared of Critics down to 3 with 2 Ronin in hand. Oh, 1 Ronin in hand. Bolt Wave gets him there. Damn. Yeah, not much we could do about that now, was there? Shit. I guess, funny enough, if I didn't fetch for the Sprawl, then we would have been at 1. Unfortunate. That's burn. Lost for game 1. Alrighty. So, K returns out. Bajuka Bog out. Gemstone out. Ghost Quarter out. I mean, Trinisphere is not bad here, especially on the play. I'm going to say Heat seems reasonable. And we're at 20 lands. So I guess we go back to the 21 with 1 Ghost Quarter and run it back like this. On the play for game 2. If that was a forest instead of the Shifting Woodland, that'd be so much better. We'll mulligan. I will keep. I'll reveal Devourer. Trigger. There's K command or Trinisphere. I will grab the K command. Temple, pass, and pass. Wooded Foothill, fetch 19. Mountain for Swift Spear, attack for 1. Down the 19 we draw. Temple, hold, K command. Barbarian Ring. Bolt Wave, trigger. Ronin. Yeah, that's fine. Go to combat. Let's not belabor the point. Ramp and exile the Swift Spear. Actually, I'm going to ramp and exile the Ronin. And the reason being is if I hit a land off top, we can then devour it. We'll take the 2 down to 14. And draw, devour, we whiff, commercial district, surveil, Mycospawn top and pass. Bolt Wave, yield all, down to 11. Spike, yield all, down to 8. We'll block this with Spear. And draw. I will kick the Mycospawn. We'll hit the Barbarian Ring, yield all, grab a forest for Sprawl. Should have went for a fetch, probably been a bit worried about just taking damage at this point. For green and pass. And pass. No attacks will draw. Forest. 2, 4, 7. We're going to start with Devourer. I'll hold the forest so we can potentially trigger the Ice Still. Paying cost bolt down to 5. We pass. We draw. Trinisphere locks them out the game. So we have 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't play both. So let's start by going to combat. Down to 5. Trinosphere and pass. And there's the Bolt Wave, but now they're locked out. Opponent will scoop it up. We'll take the win. Thank you, Trinosphere. We'll bring back in the Gemstone. Ultramount the Ghost Quarter and run it back. Let's see what opening hand looks like. We'll keep this. Reveal Devourer and pass. Swift Spear down to 19. Trigger. There's the K command. Sprawl for green or for red? We'll go for green here and pass. And pass. Bloodstained Mire fetch down to 19 all. DRC and Bolt Wave down to 16. Down to 14. Skullcrack. We'll draw. Not what I wanted to see there. There's Trinosphere. It's not good enough right now, though. Go Wooded Foothill. Do we Wooded Foothill fetch here? Go for another Rumble? No. Commercial Districts, Sire to Yard, and pass. Three in hand. 3 types in yard. Skullcrack, target me, down to 11. DRC's online. We'll block the Swift Spear. Down to 8, we draw. Talisman. Let's start with Rumble. There's the lab. Play the lab, imprint, Devourer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next turn we have Ugin. We have K command. This seems decent. As long as we survive the turn. Pain cost, Bolt Wave. Yield all. Down to 5. Go to combat. Go to blocks. We block. We sack. K command, ramp, and exile. Exile you. DRC down. One land and 1 card in hand. We draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sprawl. For green. Tempted to fetch here and leave back a spawn as a blocker. We go down to 4. Let's say a theoretical 1. Back up to 4. Go up to 8. I don't think we can die to 2 cards at 8. Ugin, target, yield all, plus up to 8. And if we can, now we have Unholy Heat down to 5. And opponent scoops it up, we'll take the win. Whew, that was a bit of a close one, but we got there. All right, we'll be back for match 5. All right, we're back for match 5. On the draw for game 1, let's reveal the Devourer and pass. What you got, opponent? I mean, there's a turn 2 ice still, which is pretty nice. Surveil. Okay. Windswept Teeth. Doesn't give me too much information. Eldrazi Temple or Ugin. I'm going to go with Eldrazi Temple here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll go, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we'll go Ugin after all. The reason means because we have the fetch. With the fetch, we can play that after the ice still, and then Shifting Woodland gives us enough to kick the Myco spawn the following turn. Ugin's good setup. Arena of Glory looking like energy. And that's a voice. That's fine. K command. Well, now I'm just tempted to K command here. I'll grab a forest, and yeah, I'll just K command you. And done. And pass. This means we have Ugin next turn. Worst case scenario is a Blood Moon. But even then, it's not too bad. Yep, that's fine. Draw. In that case, we will play... Actually... No, we're going to kick a Myco. Realize they only have one. We're going to have Blood Moon off board eventually, though we don't necessarily need to even. So we could just go for a second forest to guarantee the ice till. Yeah, we'll do that. Have fun playing nothing for us of the game, friend. Bombardment's fine. So in that case, let's start by going to combat. Play Wooded Foothill, mill a card, and pass, and pass. Pyro, sure. Pitch 2. Pitch Flage. Land, still stuck on white though. Discharge. Sack the token. Fine, fine. Draw. Second ice still. Ugin target the Pyro. Ugin plus draw. We'll play the Bajuka Bog, go to combat, and then we'll scoop it up. We'll take the win. Solid win against energy. I mean, I'm pretty sure this deck, while a small sample size, has close to like a 70% win rate against energy. It's pretty good. So we can cut out Ghost Quarter, Rumble, Breaker, Emrakul. Keep the Ice Tills. Just bring in the removal package. Pretty straightforward. I imagine we'll be on the draw for game 2. Yeah, it's workable. We'll keep. We'll pass. Ragavan. Such a pain. Draw. So in that case, I think we just Stomping Ground Shock and hold up Dismember. Pain cost 4. First gonna fetch down the 19. Sacred Foundry Shock 17. Bombardment. We'll draw K command. Unswept Teeth fetch for a forest. Sprawl. 4 green. Rumble. I'll grab the Shifting Woodland. Yeah, I'll grab the Shifting Woodland. And pass. And hold. Do you have a Johnny? Wear Tear, pretty rude. Draw. They missed their land drop. That's pretty significant for us. Let's start with... No, let's cancel that. Play the Shifting. Talisman, hold up the red. And now we have K Command X1. Fortunately, it's not enough to deal with a Johnny, though. Wear Tear, we'll float. We're gonna K Command X1 here. And done. Gemstone bottom draw, Devour. We'll draw. Can I stop drawing into bricks? That'd be really cool right now. Let's Surveil. Ugin, top, and pass. This allows us to play Ugin next turn if they don't deal with the spawn. There's the Marsh Flats. You finally found a land. You have a Blood Moon. It's a Plains, likely Blood Moon. Looks like Blood Moon. Again, not too concerned about Blood Moon. Does delay me by a turn, though, I will say. So a little bit unfortunate at the very least. There's Guide of Souls. Do you have an Ocelot Pride to follow up? Guide of Souls, trigger Guide of Souls, always yield. Do you sacrifice a Guide of Souls? If not, you should. Ugin Lab, Imprint. Probably shouldn't have allowed that. Question now is, do we get rid of a Guide of Souls or the Bombardment? The downside of Bombardment is a Johnny. Guide of Souls is just a bit annoying in general, but we can kind of deal with it over time. I'm thinking... Yeah, I'll get rid of the Guide of Souls. Downside is they ping me down to 12. We'll draw a card. There's Heat. We like that. And pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. So we can 0 Ugin, play Devour or exile their board. Second main, Ugin's at 8. But we'll scoop it up, we'll take the win. Alright, solid win against Energy. That there will be the end of tonight's league with a 4-1 record at the end of 5. Our only loss being against 2 Jeskai Control, Ormschant. It's one hell of a card. But overall, not bad. Again, I mean, I definitely think we see examples where maybe Splash Blue could be relevant. It's decent to Goryos, but overall, some pretty solid leagues. Cannot complain. But with that being said, that there will be the end of tonight's YouTube video. As always, if you did enjoy it, please do consider hitting the like button. Comment down below if you did see any lines that I missed, any mistakes that I made, or any general feedback. Be much appreciated. For as much that I hope y'all learn from me and both my success and failures, I hope I can learn from you all as well. Last but not least, if you're respawned the video and haven't already, please do consider hitting the subscribe button as we continue to grow this channel. However, if you would like to watch these videos recorded live over on Twitch, you can find me there Sundays through Thursdays at 10 p.m. CST and Fridays and Saturdays at 8 p.m. CST for the weekend challenges. Otherwise, you can head over to my Patreon, where you can find these videos ad-free and early. With that being said though, folks, I will see you all next time. Bye-bye!